am extremely happy that a large rally of farmers is being held under the auspices of Janmanch. I would like to congratulate the leaders of Janmanch for the initiative in organizing such a meeting of farmers. Our farmers need more opportunities to talk about their life and livelihoods, the kind of problems they are facing, and what government can do, because after all, farmers, farm women and farm men, over 60% of our population are farmers, and therefore in a democratic country, the majority of the people are farmers, and we should ensure that their well-being, their livelihood, they are all well protected. I want to say a few words on what the farmers can do now, apart from the fact that they are doing farming as well as they can, and even under conditions of climate change, when there are problems of drought, problems of hailstorms, problems of floods, more frequently than before, we find that farmers are producing as much as they can. They are doing the country great service by ensuring food security, which is the first requirement of any country. Without food security, other forms of security will not come. The National Commission on Farmers, which I chaired, was the voice of the farmers. We tried to give expression to the voice of the farmers. For example, there are two major problems faced by farmers: the monsoon and the market. The monsoon behavior, both the monsoon, southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon, how they behave, this determines the fate of the crops. Then the market is very important, both internal marketing and external marketing. For example, today, Kerala farmers growing rubber, natural rubber, which is so important for our automobile industry, are suffering because the price of natural rubber has come down very steeply. Similarly, almost all crops, unless there is a mechanism for ensuring price stability. So we suggested that all public procurement should be done under the formula C2 plus 50%. C2 means the total cost of production, 50% more than the total cost of production. This should be the procurement price. This is what we recommended 7 years ago, but it has not yet been implemented. Similarly, we recommended farmers should be given loans at a very low rate of interest, 4% or below. I am happy to say at least this recommendation has been accepted, and many states are giving 4% interest rate for the farmers. We also recommended that in all over India there should be no impediment to move the grains, move to the fruits, vegetables and so on. What we call an Indian single market, a single market, so that there is no impediment, there are no restriction on the moment. Farmers can get the best possible price. Now we also have to be prepared for the monsoon behavior, and for that also we have made detailed recommendations on how monsoon management can be done. There are areas where the monsoon fails frequently. There it is important to make rainwater harvesting a mandatory provision, so that we have enough water for a crop's life-saving research. Because although monsoon behavior may be erratic, there is some rain some time or the other, and it is important for us to capture it and keep it and preserve it. Our farmers will do the nation good. This is why Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji said, Jai Kisan, Jai Jawan. The Kisan and the Jawan are the two pillars of our freedom. Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee added one more Jai, Jai Vigyan. Jai Vigyan, Jai Kisan and Jai Jawan. In other words, the farmers and the scientists and the policy makers, if they all come together like a symphony orchestra, then our agriculture will progress. Again, I want to congratulate Janmanch for assembling so many farmers. Agriculture is the backbone of our livelihood industry. Agriculture is the backbone of our freedom. If you have to go and beg, like what we used to do 40 years ago, beg for food outside, then our economy will be in a bad shape and our reputation abroad will be very bad. we were called a nation ship to mouth. A ship had to arrive before people can eat. But now we find we have enacted, the Government of India has enacted a Food Security Act which ensures minimum amount of grain to every family, particularly those who need social protection against hunger. From right to food as now to ship to mouth as 50 years ago, we have transformed our agriculture, and that credit goes to our Kisans, our hard-working Kisans, including Mahila Kisans, who constitute also 50% of the farmer. Mahila Kisans are not entitled most time to Kisan credit cards unless they are given title to land. They don't get these. There are so many problems of farmers which need urgent attention. If farming goes wrong, nothing else will have a chance to go right. And therefore I hope this big rally of farmers assembled by Janmanch will show the lead, show the way, show the country that Kisans are ready to help the country, but the country should be ready to help the Kisans. Jai Hind.